Hello, and welcome back to Unday Radar Talks. MicroCloud Hologram stock fell 12% on Wednesday. The stock has been on a roller coaster ride over the past 3 trading days, but the current price is still above its 5-day moving average. The stock's trading volume on Tuesday was significantly increased, but the stock price opened high and closed low, which seems to indicate that a lot of capital flowed out of the market that day. The next day, the stock's trading volume dropped significantly, and although the stock price fell further, the selling seemed to have weakened. Has the long capital that drove the stock's rise exited the market? I don't think so. Let's take a look at the capital flow data for the stock. The data shows that the stock had a net capital outflow of $496,000 on September 30th, because a lot of long capital flowed into the stock that day. So the net capital difference on that day was not much different. The stock had a net capital outflow of $2.94 million on October 1st, which is consistent with the performance on that day, indicating that a lot of capital exited the market that day. The stock had another net outflow of $1.78 million on October 2nd, and this outflow seems to account for a larger proportion because the trading volume on that day was significantly lower than the previous 2 trading days. So does the capital flow data of the stock in the last 2 days mean that the long capital that has driven the stock's rise has exited the market? I don't think so, because the selling force of the stock above 40 cents on October 1st was not strong. Most of the transactions on that day were concentrated in the area below 40 cents. Which was too small for the longs who had previously entered the market to make a profit. This situation seems more like a crazy sell-off of the trapped capital in the area above 40 cents that caused the stock price to fall, but this does not mean that the long capital has no ability to digest these chips, so things may not be that bad. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart of the stock. We can see that the stock had a large trading volume in the morning of September 26th, and the longs pushed the stock price up sharply and maintained the stock price. The stock ushered in a stage of sharp rise in stock prices on September 30th. There was a significant rise in stock prices and a large trading volume during the day. There should be a large amount of long capital flowing into the market. After the market opened on October 1st, the stock price rose to 46 cents and began to fall back with a large trading volume. But the signal of bulls maintaining the stock price in the afternoon was also very obvious. The next day, the stock formed a semicircular trend, but the closing price was not much lower than the closing price on September 30th, and the trading volume on that day dropped significantly, indicating that the market selling force has weakened, but technically the bulls have not lost their positions. Let's go back to the daily chart of the stock. I think this wave of short squeeze action on the stock is not over yet. The stock has established a foundation below 29 cents, which is the driving force for the stock price to rise sharply again. But in the past 2 trading days, as the stock price rose and fell, the stock's position in the area below 29 cents has not been significantly reduced, which means that the long capital that pushed the stock price up has not exited the market. The roller coaster ride that the stock has experienced in the past 3 days seems to be caused by the crazy selling of locked-in capital. But this does not mean that the bulls have lost their ground and are unable to fight back. I think the bulls will frantically block the selling of the bears and push the stock price back to 45 cents or even above it. Okay, guys, this is my price prediction for MicroCloud Hologram stock. Thank you for watching. If you like my analysis, please click the subscribe button and give a thumbs up. I will bring you more latest price predictions for hot stocks later. See you in the next video.